Today's mathematics masterclass is all about substitution in algebraic fractions. Relax yourself and enjoy the class. Let's start with example 1. If x over y is equals to 3 over 4, evaluate 2x minus y all over 2x plus y. Solution. So from the question, we are given that x over y is equals to 3 over 4 to be substituted into 2x minus y all over 2x plus y. But remember, in the question, we do not have x over y in the question. So what we are going to do in this case is to divide y with all the terms in the equation. We divide 2x by y. We divide y by y. We also divide these 2x by y and this plus y by y. So this is how we are going to do it. So let's start. We first of all have 2x minus y all over 2x plus y. So this will be equal to, we are going to divide 2x by y minus y by y all over 2x again by y plus y by y. So if we do that, we now get this is the same thing as x over y minus y divided by y will give us 1 all over. This is the same thing as 2 open bracket y x over y plus y divided by y here will give us 1. So with this, we can now do our substitution. So wherever we see x over y, we'll replace it with 3 over 4. So our substitution will be 2 into, we are going to remove this x over y and then put 3 over 4. So here we are going to have 3 over 4, close bracket, minus 1, all over. The same thing we do here, 3 over 4 again, close bracket, plus 1. So now, 2 can divide 4. So if 2 go into 4, we are going to have 2. So here now, we are going to have 3 over 2 minus 1 all over. The same thing here, 2 can divide 4. So we'll now get 3 over 2 again plus 1 here. So this will be equal to, now we are going to solve the numerator. If we solve the numerator, we'll get so we are going to solve the numerator, that is 3 over 2 minus, we are going to make it 2 over 2. Remember, 2 over 2 is the same thing as 1 all over. Then the denominator, we have 3 over 2 plus 2 over 2. 2 over 2 is the same thing as 1 to make it fraction and to make it easy for us to solve. So this will now be equal to, now since it's a like fraction, they are now like fractions, so we can add the numerator or subtract. That will now be 3 minus 2 all over 2 to be divided by 3 over 2. Sorry. To be divided by 3 plus 2 over 2. So this will be equal to, and 3 minus 2 give us 1 over 2 all over. 3 plus 2 give us 5 over 2. So this is what we have now. So we can convert this to 1 over 2 to be divided by 5 over 2. So this will be equal to 1 over 2 times 2 over 5. So these two now cancel as these two. So our final answer will be 1 over 5. Therefore, we have 1 over 5 as the final answer to this. Now let's consider example 2. Given that k ratio t is equals to 9 ratio 5, evaluate 5k minus 2t all over 5k plus 16t. So know that k ratio t is equals to 9 ratio 5. This question did not say that k is equals to 9 and t is equals to 5. So even though if you do that, your substitution like that, you arrive at the same answer, but you are not going to do that because the question did not say k is equals to 9 and t is equals to 5. So what you do, you write k ratio t is the same thing as k over 9, and that will be equals to 9 over 5. So you are going to make this equation look like this, and then you substitute for k over 9. I mean k over t. So wherever you see k over t, you substitute 9 over 5. So when we go back to our equation, we have 15k over t minus 2t over t all over 5k over t plus 16t over t. So this will be equal to, we now have 15 k over t minus t will cancel out t. So we are left with t there, all over 5 again, then k over t plus t will cancel out t there, we are left with 16. So this will be equal to, it's now time for us to substitute. So we are going to substitute now. So 15 now. We are going to remove this k over t and replace it with 9 over 5. So that is substitution, replacement. So substitution is the same thing as replacement. So we are going to write here 9 over 5 minus 2 all over 5, 9 over 5 plus 16. Now, 5 can divide 15 3 times. So 3 times 9 will give us 27 minus 2 all over 5 can divide 5 1. 1 times 9 will give us 9 plus 16. So this will be equal to 27 minus 2 will give us 25 all over 9 plus 16 will also give us 25. So this will be equal to 25 divided by 25 will give us 1. So the final answer to this one is 1. Let's consider one wire question under this. If x equals to 2a plus 3 all over 3a minus 2, express x minus 1 all over 2x plus 1 in terms of a. So what it means is that our final answer should reflect a, not x. So that's what it is. We are going to express this equation, this fraction in terms of a. So the value of s given to us is this, 2a plus 3 over 3a minus 2. So let's start. The first thing we'll do is to write x minus 1 all over 2x plus 1. So this will be equal to, remember we are going to replace this one with this. So wherever we see x, we put this value into it. So if we remove this s, we are going to replace it with a 2a plus 3 all over 3a minus 2. This minus sign will come, then 1. This is our numerator. So we are going to do for the denominator. We have 2, open bracket again. Remember, is this x you are removing and substitute this big value here. So we have 2a plus 3 over 3a minus 2, close bracket, plus this plus now, then this one here. Sit here. So we have done our substitution. The next thing now is to evaluate. So I'm going to solve it, and then whatever we have will become our final answer. So we have the numerator and then the denominator. Now from the numerator is now a fraction of its own. So we are going to solve it like that. So since this is 1, it will be good for us to write it again, 2a plus 3 over 3a minus 2 minus. Now this denominator, if we write 3a minus 2 over 3a minus 2, 3a minus 2 divided by 3a minus 2 is 1. So it's the same thing as 1. We are trying to form a like fractions here so that it will be very easy for us to solve. So we do the same thing in the denominator, but then remember this 2 has to multiply the numerator inside the bracket. So we now get 2 times 2a will give us 4a. Then 2 times plus 3 will give us plus 6 all over. The denominator is 3a minus 2. So if we go to plus 1. So let's even write the denominator. So if we write since we have 1 there, so it will also be good for us to write 3a minus 2 all over 3a minus 2. So we have also formed another like fractions here. So now this will now be equal to, in fraction, if the denominators are the same, you can go ahead and subtract or add the numerator. That is what we call like fractions. So we now have 2a plus 3 minus, don't forget there's minus here, and this minus affects everything here. So let's put it in a bracket, 3a minus 2 all over. Since the denominators are the same, we pick 1, 3a minus 2. Then all over. We do the same thing here. We are going to have 4a plus 6 plus, since we have plus, bracket is not necessary, 3a minus 2 all over 3a minus 2 is the denominator of both of them, so we pick 1. So the next one now is for us to simplify. Now, from the numerator, okay, let's first of all remove the bracket. So if we do, we are going to get 2a plus 3 minus 3a. This 3 will multiply, this minus here will multiply this 3a here, and it will give us minus 3a. The same minus will multiply minus 2 here, and it will give us plus 2 all over the denominator, which is 3a minus 2. Then again, we are treating the denominator now. 4a will bring it down. We'll just rewrite that one because we are not removing any bracket there. plus 3a minus 2 all over 3a minus 2. So we are going to simplify the numerators of both the denominators and the numerator. So we'll simplify this numerator here, which is we have 2a minus 3a, and that will give us minus a. Then we have 3 plus 2, and that will give us plus 5 all over 3a minus 2. Again, then the numerator here, 4a plus 3a will give us 7a. Plus 6 minus 2 will give us plus 4 all over 3a minus 2. Along the way, you can still cancel out this, but I'm still keeping it because I want to do it at the end of my calculation. So this will be equal to, I want to rewrite the whole of this expression as, let me rewrite this one first as 5 minus a all over 3a minus 2 to be divided by the denominator now, which is 7a plus 4 all over 3a minus 2. So we can change this one because of division. It will be equal to 5 minus a. This is a. This a is looking like 9. So 5a all over 3a minus 2 times we interchange the denominator with the numerator. So we now have 3a minus 2 all over 7a plus 4. So you can see now that this denominator here can cancel out this one. So you can cancel it out. This cancel out this. So we now have, if this going into itself is 1, if it come here is 1. 1 times this one will give us a 5 minus a all over 7a plus 4. So this will serve as our final answer. This is our final answer here. 5 minus a over 7a plus 4. So, or you can write it as minus a plus 5 all over minus a plus 5 all over 7a plus 4. So two of them can go as final answer, but this first one is better. It's more presentable in mathematics than the second one. So thank you and God bless you.